Chapter 7, Tardy. It's raining cats and dogs this morning. I don't have an umbrella. By the time I get to the school bus, I'm soaked through. At first, I think it's kind of funny. I squish under my arms and make fart noises, and everyone on the bus laughs. An hour later at school, I'm still wet. My shoes squeak loud when I walk, and my fingers are all wrinkled. My first class, the room is freezing, like how I imagine the North Pole in the dead of winter. Santa's elves hiding for cover. The giant Texas-sized air conditioners hum loud, but I can barely hear anything over the chattering of my teeth. Shivering so hard I think my goosebumps are going to stay there forever. Finally the bell rings and I run to the bathroom. My lips are blue in the mirror, so I take off my clothes and run them under the heated hand dryer. Every time someone comes in, they look at me like I'm crazy. When I get to third period, Mrs. Weinstead says, "You're tardy." "What's that mean?" I ask. Everyone laughs. Turns out tardy is some dumb, fancy way of saying late. I don't know why she couldn't just say that. At least it's Friday. It's been a sucky first week. I've barely seen my friends from last year. Todd and Zach have different schedules. So does Liam, but he saves me a seat at the lunch table when he can. In 5th grade, the 4 of us had Mrs. Kingston. We goofed off every day together, during and after school. Now we don't have any of the same classes. Ogle. I turn around and it's Zach. We bump fists. I was just thinking about him, but I don't say that. Don't want to sound, gay or something, he said. He says, "I haven't seen you all week. Where have you been hiding?" "Nowhere. This school is ginormous. There's so many students. Tell me about it. Hey, you heading to lunch? Let's sit together." I'm excited to sit with Zach. I hope we can find Liam and Todd. We can sit together like old times. Then I remember the whole free lunch thing. Zach is hilarious, but he makes fun of people for just about anything. Last year he found out I still played with action figures and he never let it go. He still brings it up. If he finds out about my being in the free lunch program, I'll never hear the end of it. Maybe if I go after he pays and he doesn't wait for me. "Ladies first," he says as we get in the lunch line. I start sweating. I say, "Then you should go first." "No way," Zach says. "You're more girly than me." "No, I'm not," I snap, more defensive than I mean to be. Zach copies me in a high-pitched girl voice. "No, I'm not." The 2 7th graders behind us laugh. I can feel my face burning red. I hate this. I'm not even hungry now. I feel sick. If I stay, Zach will make fun of me. If I leave, he'll make fun of me. So I stay. I stand up a little straighter and push my chin out the way Zach stands. He notices and says, "Don't copy me, weirdo." "I'm not." I sneer. I pick up the plastic lunch tray and go through the line. I nod to the lunch lady. "I'll take the chicken nuggets." "I'll take the chicken nuggets," Zach repeats in his high girl voice. Last summer I would have thought that was funny, but not now. Everything feels like it sucks these days. When I'm about to pay, I say, "I forgot my silverware. I have to go back and get it. Why don't you pay and go find us a table? I'll catch up." "Okay, stupid," Zach says. I take my time picking out a fork, watching as Zach pays the cashier and leaves. Then I get back in line. $2, the cashier says. I try hard not to roll my eyes or growl or snap. Every day, the cashier and I have the exact same conversation. "Why can't she just remember? Free lunch program," I say as quickly and quietly as possible. The 2 7th graders behind me are talking, but I'm pretty sure they exchange a glance. "Name?" the cashier asks. "Rex Ogle." She adds the check mark. Walking to catch up with Zach, I finally catch my breath again. I wonder if I'll have to go through that every single time I want to have lunch with a friend.